In this video, I speedran Minecraft by permanently sneaking. So what this means is, first of all, obviously I move extremely slowly. There's a couple of other annoying things, like I can't use any boats, which isn't very nice. And I'm using a mod called Pogwell for this, which basically just increases the amount as well as the quality of structures in the overall nether, and I guess also end. And obviously I spawn near a village, and I'm going to start looting a couple of blacksmiths to grab the stuff I need to enter the nether. And I do also get a nice bit of obby as well. And you'll see I have to open any chests, I have to have nothing in my hand or my offhand. You'll see I get like a bit confused by it a few times to run, because I'm not really used to that. And it is annoying because it means I can't really use an offhand for food and stuff. And the reason for that is because it is as if I'm basically like holding down shift. And if you shift click something, it tries to place whatever you're holding, wherever that is. And so I'm entering my nether about 3 minutes here, which is fairly good considering like the speed of my movement. I know lots of this has been sped up, but the speed of my movement is so ridiculously slow. Like with literally like times 15 speed, like it's the same speed as I normally be running. I have this fight with this hogman, I'm quite worried because I know I can't outrun it, but it seems to just be happy just sitting down there and ignoring me, so I'm just gonna let it do that. Go to my chalice, grab back, and grab a lot of gold blocks. And the reason I think I grabbed the whole chalice was because I wanted ender pearls, because I have no other real way of getting around without ender pearls, so obviously that's my best option here. And annoyingly, this bastion, the piglins are just, they're just not having it. Like, one piglin comes, another I have to break some blocks for it to get to me, and the other one, it's just gone on a long run down to the warp forest biome. What's doing, I know, and again you see me again just like annoyingly having to move all my stuff out of my inventory just to like open a chest. But I don't know where those piglins gone, so I got 3, and there's 3 more just chilling over here, so I'm like, you know what, I can't break a gold block and get them to run back, so I'll just create another hole. I'll call this the Andronicus bridge route. It's a new variation, particularly good if you are stuck using shift and the piglins decide to go all over the place, just for now. Like, there's literally no piglins here, so I'm like, thank God I didn't go fucking left side. But it's all good in the end, and I do have to spend quite a long time waiting for trays. In the end, I get my trays, plenty of pearls, and I'm going to start pearling out. And I know where my fortress is because I spawned in it, so I'm going to head in that direction. I discovered that I can like bridge with soul sand because I've got soul speed, and then I move fast, which is unironically the fastest way for me to travel, apart from obviously ender pearls. And again, that's why I also grabbed a lot of food, because I know I'm going to be using a lot of ender pearls in this run. So start killing my blazes, and unfortunately you'll see I have pretty awful blaze RNG. After getting 2 for 7, I decided to throw a pearl and basically pearl hand, because I'm like currently too close to do my blind. Yeah, I'm like close to 0-0, so do a nice pearl hand. In the end, I only need 6 rolls, I could probably leave on 5, but just before this I had another run where I left on 5 and it was like a 1-eye, and I was like, for God's sake. Well, 5 for 16, no, 6 for 16, sorry, and I'm building my first portal at 1430, and thankfully again, partly because I got so much obby, I got enough obby for calculated travel. So I'm going to make sure I do this right, sleep as I get back, because again, fighting mobs is pretty difficult when you literally move at like slower than walking pace. And I'm going to use my sub-pixel adjustment to get like the exact angle so I can hopefully blind into my stronghold. And open up Ninja Rainbot, because I really had that open. Throw first eye, not quite accurate enough, so just decided to power and throw a second, because again I've got so many pearls, there's no point like shift walking like 20 blocks or whatever, so I might as well just, or even like a few blocks, might as well just throw a pearl, just to get that perfect accuracy. Obviously, I kind of mess it up because my accuracy is not great, but I'm going to head back to the nether and then start heading towards my next portal. Thankfully I'm able to see this nice bridging along this bastion, again the speed bridging with well, not speed bridging, so I can't shift on shift. With the soul sand was really nice. I'm building my portal here. I'm a bit high, so I did think about going lower, but I'm like, it might not hit anyway, I'll just send it. And I blind in the portal room, well, not in the portal room, I blind in the stronghold, which is absolutely sick. So 4 eyes, again, Pogwell increases the amount of eyes in the end portal, and I'm into my end at 17 minutes. But you're gonna see this end fight, I guess it's a bit embarrassing, but then again, we're not used to sneak end fights, because I forget that, you see, I place my bed, and I'm like, wait, I'm right clicking, nothing's happening. And that's because I've got something in my offhand, so it's just trying to blaze a block. So I miss the first perch, second perch goes, I don't have enough health, and my pearl's too short. I'm like, look at the speed I'm moving, there's no way I could do this. If this is just regular walking, I would be able to. I throw another pearl, but it's too late, I don't have the health, it's not going to work. But then, eventually, and this time I've only got 1 pearl left, so I have to make it work. I hit it, and hope you enjoyed, subscribe, enjoy the 1 cycle.